Welcome back to the 805 Barbecue Junkie. So what I got here is a Boston butt bone in, and it weighs 8.5 pounds. Let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. There we go. That's gonna work. I want to give a big shout out to Rick for sending me the rubs. He blessed me with the Suckle Busters. I've never had it before. I'll put a link in the description box where you can get your own. I'm using his Texas Trinity rub. Alright, this will be our base layer right here. Smells good as is. You can smell the pepper pretty darn good. There's honey BBQ rub. Nice color. Smells good already. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sweat out, and let's go build our fryer. That looks about right. Let's check the temp. Up. 3 seconds. Yep, 3 seconds. Stick around, guys. I'll bring you back in a few. We have 1 hour into it. I did put another split of oak wood. Nice rendering. I might slow it down because I got it on full speed right now. So I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna go about half speed so we can get it cooked a little bit faster. It's taking a little too long. And when you slow it down, you gotta be careful because we can get a grease fire. Alright guys, I wanted to pull off at 3 hours. Let me see what we got going here. We're at 4-hour mark, 3 hours and 55 minutes. I wanted to pull off at a 3-hour mark and just wrap it, but the more I go, the more I want to find out if I can fully cook it on the kanka without wrapping it, without doing anything, just leave it on there. I got the heat, I mean super hot. You wouldn't be able to put your hand under there, not even for a quick second. It's very hot. And that's the only way I can think of cooking it, because on the sides, it's tender. It's like butter. But in the center, it's at 160, 165. So I'm gonna keep my temps up really high, and I'm hoping within the next hour or so, this will be done. Then I take another risk of losing the whole pork. It might just slide off right off the kanka because it's so tender. But yeah, I'm gonna just let it go, guys. And if it's a fail, it's all good. I can always try again. I'll bring you back. We'll see what happens. I mean, the pork has tons of fat, right? Will it dry out? Will I take a chance of drying out this pork butt? I don't know. It's just an experiment here. Like I said, I wanted to wrap at the 3-hour mark. Stick around and I'll bring you back in a few. So, disaster struck. The pork butt fell off the kanka, guys. I wanted to show you guys. I was just kicking back right here watching the YouTube videos, and I'm holding it up. But you can see where it broke off, right? So I really wanted to take it all the way, super tender, but it broke off right here. And what a shame, guys. What a shame. Oh, look at the glove ripped. Let me show you where it's just holding on. See that? I could leave it like that and continue cooking it. Got butter. Wow, it's a little tough right there. A little resistant right here. But for the most part, it's tender. tender. I'm gonna call this off. I'm gonna call this a success. Come on, come on. Oh, that's so hot. Our kanka is anyways. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up in foil, and hopefully with the heat that's on there, it'll fully cook it. Let me go inside and do that before we lose our heat. All I did was wrap it in foil, put a towel under there. I'm gonna put that over, tuck it in, close the lid. We got 4 hours and 57 minutes it took to fall off the kanka. I will definitely bring you back in a few hours. I'm gonna give this a long rest. Stick around, be right back. 8 hours and what is it? 17 minutes rest. 8 hours and 17 minutes. Check it out. Close up. Nice bark. Little bit juice. Oh, nope. It's tough right there. Bark for sure. Tender over here. Well, you know what? It's tender enough to push my finger through. So we got a nice pullback on the bone, like if it was ribs. Beautiful. All right, well, let's see if we get any smoke. Yeah, we got some good smoke on there, or that's just dark meat. Pretty damn good, right? Shreds like butter, guys. Like butter. I gotta go in for a taste. I've been waiting all day for this. Cheers. Wow. That is delicious. The residual heat that it had when we pulled it off the kanka, there's always a carryover on any type of protein. So let's just suppose you pull it off at 150. You better believe it's gonna go up 5 degrees, sometimes 10 degrees. And I believe this would happen here because it is tender. So to me, it was possible. It was another great success. Let me get in here where the bone's at. Wow, look at that bark. Oh yeah, look at that. Very little resistance. Nice clean bone. So yeah, we did a good job, guys. Unfortunately, towards the end, we did lose the pork on the kanka. It fell off, but thank goodness I was there to catch it, you know. This feels a little bit more on the tougher side. Let's see. It still pulls apart pretty good. It is a little bit tougher. You can see, I can feel it. I'm sure the camera can pick it up. But so far so good. I'm very happy with it. See this part over here? It's pretty tender, guys. I think it's a pass. A little tough over here, but it didn't break down completely, but for the most part, it did. I think it did a real good job of breaking down. Some hard tendons right there. Yep. Let's see this area right here. It feels like it's a little tough, but it's tender enough where you can just pull it apart. So maybe that part could have went on maybe Another 15-20 minutes. It's a little tight, but still it pulls apart. Look at that. Squeeze this, it falls apart. So wow. If I do this again, because it was a lot of fun doing it on the kanka, I think next time what I'm gonna do is wrap it with butcher's twine. Therefore, we don't lose it at all. Here's, wow. Yep. You can taste that suckle busters, the honey rub, or the honey barbecue rub, and then Rick's seasoning, that salt and the pepper. Perfect, guys. Just perfect. Will I make this again? You already know my answer. Absolutely, I'll make this in a heartbeat. Now, here's the big question. Do I taste smoke? I do, but very light, just like the brisket. It's a very light smoke, which is cool. It's fine, you know. If you want a heavier smoke, use an offset, a pellet grill. But this live fire on the kanka, it's great. No complaints on my end. If you guys like what I'm doing here, give me a big thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Don't hesitate. It's free, guys. It doesn't cost you anything. And I appreciate if you can just support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Well, thank you guys. Gracias for watching the 805 Barbecue Junkie. I will catch you guys next week.